Hey guys, so I just wanted to give you a little quick introduction to the homework that we are doing for tonight. And with this, you're going to basically be setting up your formal lab reports in a very simple way for the first day. So you're going to go to your Canvas page and go to Files. And under Files, you're going to go to the formal lab report. You're going to also download this formal lab report. Okay, so it finally popped up, and here it is. I'm enabling it to edit, and I'm actually going to modify it to my own needs. So I'm going to have this Oak Ridge High School, the AP Environmental Science already there, Mrs. Hubbard's already there. All you have to do is insert your lab title. So I'm just going to title it Soil Texture Lab. It can be whatever you want it to be. If you want it to be creative, you can. Just needs to be school appropriate. And then I'm going to put my name. So for my name, for this purpose, I'm just going to say it's Jane Doe. And the date that we actually did this lab was December 6, 2017. So we did the first part of what I want for the lab to be done. Then you're going to go ahead and erase this. It's just for your information that the title page is a single page with the following information, which you just did, and make it a little bit more centered. So once you've already made it a little bit more centered, you're actually going to work on this header. So the header is going to be the title and the page number of your lab report. So this title will be Soil Texture Lab, and here you go. Your header's done. You're going to exit out of that. It will save, and look, you have Soil Texture Lab, page 2, page 3, all the way to page 4, which we're going to get to. Okay, so the second part that I want you to do for your homework was to actually create a data chart. And we're just going to stick that into the data collection analysis. So you can keep all that information there, just kind of do a couple spaces so you can create some area. And you're going to go to Insert, and then you're going to go to Table. So this first data chart that I want is going to be for the overnight test. So you would have one column for the soil type, another column for the predicted, and then the other column for the actual. So 1, 2, 3. So it'll actually be a 3 by 4. So you'll insert that. With this data chart, the first column is going to be for soil type. The second column is going to be for predicted amount. And then the third one would be actual amounts. So its soil type would be sand, silt, and clay. Remember, sand is going to be your biggest particle size, so they are going to be on the bottom of the beaker or the graduated cylinder, depending what you got. So they're going to be the heaviest, they're going to be the biggest, so they're going to be at the bottom. And let's just say my predicted amount is going to be, I want to say 30%. And what I actually got when I measured it was we'll say 39. That's pretty good. Don't worry. Don't freak out. Silt is going to be the happy medium between sand and clay. So it's going to be in between, kind of like a sandwich. And let's say I did 60% silt, but my actual mount was only 45%. And that could be a number of things. That could be from the mixture that you put into the beaker or graduated cylinder had more silt, or had less silt than it should have, or it could have just been the soil didn't settle right. So it could just be a number of errors. It doesn't mean that you're a complete failure on this project. So it'll be okay. And let's say my clay was 10% predicted, and then the rest should be 16%. And that is one of the data charts I wanted you to do. And the other one was very simple. I just wanted you to kind of collect your thoughts, and that would be on the soil nutrient. So I would go back to Insert, go to Table. I'm going to have one column for the soil nutrient test, the type of it. And I'm going to have another column for what was the results. So, and there were 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then add one for the title of them. So the title would be Soil Nutrient Test, and then Results. I'm going to go ahead and make the soil nutrient test a little bit smaller of a column because it's just really asking for the name of it. First one was nitrogen. If I can do it. Second one was phosphorus, which is P. And it was potassium. Okay, and then pH. Whatever your results were, you're going to write down little notes, basically, what it was. And we'll get to that part later. To make your charts a little bit better, we're going to bold it as well and kind of increase, not that bad, that one, that's fine. And you're just going to kind of distinguish it from the rest of the chart. And that's all I want you to do for homework for part 1. And good luck. If you have any issues, please email me or come see me before after school Eagle's Nest, or just knock on my door anytime and I can help you out. One last thing I completely forgot to mention this part is when you're done with making this part of the formal lab, go ahead and save it and then submit it onto Canvas just as it is, so I can check that you are doing the parts that you're supposed to be doing. Alright, have a good weekend. Bye.